All right, well, that was Float Points with their...
Floating.
Well, with his
Sorry.
track. That was Floating Points, sorry.
Floating Points.
What a twat.
Aralyn.
That was Floating Points with Marilyn.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? It's very chilled out, but it's got a funky bit in the middle. I just think it's quite honest, you know. 'Cause some of these really
It's like life, really.
some of these really trendy disco housey type outfits, like low tech stuff, is a little bit self-indulgent, a little bit nonchalant. And that's why I like the little funky bit in the middle, because it's like, nah, keeping it real, man. There's a groove in this, and that's cool.
Yes, yeah, that's good.
I like little chilled out grooves. Anyway. Keith?
Sorry, I was just reading my horoscope.
Oh!
No, what do you think? What do you think about horoscopes and astrology and things like that? Believe in it? No, not a big believer.
I tell you what I do believe in.
Go on.
I believe that whatever... It's all about your own mental state. So if you read something that says, you're going to have a really shitty day, then you're going to have a shitty day.
Yep.
If you read something that says, oh my God, you might win the lottery later, you're probably going to buy a lottery ticket. So it's all about self-belief. I think that's what I'm preaching.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
Yeah, some stuff about astrology, star signs, and all this malarkey. I believe that you can have an accurate description of a person, right? And the reason being, I think, is to do with weather and seasons and things. Because the only thing about the time of year when you were born means that you'll be however many months old when you have your first Christmas, or when you have your first summer, or you remember your first summer, or whatever. So I think as you get older, it doesn't matter so much. But as you're developing at a young age, and you're experiencing these things, like your earliest memory might be completely different to my earliest memory, even though our brains kind of work similarly, because yours might have been in summer and mine might have been in winter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I think I might have some facts maybe to put behind. It's not solid supporting fact, but it's
I'm afraid we can't do facts.
I found this fact in a book that I've read. I found this fact in a
fact book
that I read. Yeah, it's Superstars by Malcolm Gladwell.
Wait, stop there. Fact, you read a book. Literary. Oh, that's terrible. That was terrible. Sorry, Karen.
Yeah, so I read a book full of facts, and it was called Superstars by Malcolm Gladwell, and he basically looks at the Canadian Hockey Superstar League, so basically like the Football Premier League, but for hockey. And he found that it's something stupid,
massive
like
over there.
70% of top... No, that's a bit much. 60% of the top
whoa. I thought we were doing facts.
All right, it's a fact. 60 or 70% of the top Premier League hockey players have their birthdays in January and February. Strange.
Yeah.
Snipper? Strange. Okay, so the reason for that is that the junior hockey leagues run from January to January.
Yep.
And so lots of the kiddies, when they're starting, there's a big difference in their abilities. So someone who's in the same league will be born on January the 1st.
Yeah.
And then they would be competing against the people who are on December the 30th.
Yep.
Even though they're a year older. And at a young age, it's a massive difference.
Yeah.
But they're in the same league. So it means that those kids that are the better in their leagues are then selected, and then they're given better training. They're the ones that are put into the better teams, better training, so they develop better as they go along. And because this happens in such a wide scale, it just means that once you get more training, you become better. And so it makes up such a large proportion of...
My worry is, though, as well, with something like that, for instance, does that mean that when people are trying for a child... Because sometimes people just want to have a kid, don't they?
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah.
And some people really plan it. Like, we're going to have a boy, and it's going to be born here this month, and it's going to be born. I don't know why I'm doing this voice. And they plan everything, like, and then do weird things like handstands and.
When's your birthday?
Mine's March.
Oh right, so you should be a dumb baby then. No, but that gives no weighting at all. No.
What?
Well, I just thought that applying that sort of.
When's yours? November.
Same
Yours is
logic.
soon.
Yeah, no, I'm an early bird for my school year. I was an early bird.
Yeah, no, I'm wham bam in the middle.
That's all right.
So I like it. I like having a birthday in March. I share my birthday. Who do you share your birthday with?
Hitler? No, I don't know. I do share my birthday with someone horrific.
Yeah?
Don't know. But what I can tell you is that on my birthday, two things happened. Firstly, George Michael released Faith. You know, no biggie. The next thing, Michael Fish, and this comes back to your weather thing that you were talking about earlier. Michael Fish is...
no way, was that on your birthday?
Yeah, that was on the day I was born. When he was
wow.
like, don't worry everyone, there was not going to be a hurricane. And then there was a massive hurricane, and that was the night I was born. And it was like, all hell fire! And then I arrived. Yeah, so that's pretty
wow.
cool. Yeah.
No, you haven't. You never told me that. That was exciting.
I think that's right. I hope no one looks these facts up because I've based my life on it.
You based your life on the fact that when you arrived on this planet, winds tore through the trees and
that's exactly
ripped roofs from garages.
You're quite correct.
And you based your life on that.
Yeah. So let's not research it.
Oh no, actually it was the day after?
George Michael never actually released Faith. It was just done on a B-side. Anyway, song.
All right, I'm going to play a song. It's a little bit miserable, but it's bittersweet. Enjoy. This is Wilco.